Here are 3 reasons why to subscribe to Fringe Financials on YouTube. Number 1, it is free, which is the best price that you can pay for this kind of content. 2, I am completely transparent with all of my investments. And number 3, I have a variety of educational videos every single week. Now let's get on with the video. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another Fringe Financials video. In today's video, I'm going over some updated trading options that I have going on right now, my open positions, the positions that I've closed so far, and how it's going ever since I had a little bit of a downturn over the last month or so. If you follow me on Instagram at Fringe Financials, you would know about it. I lost a little over $1,000 on that SPY trade, but that's just how the market goes. We had the unbelievable rally in the month of November, which was detrimental to my position, but I closed it for a little over $1,000 for a loss, which would have been a lot worse because my position would have expired completely worthless for me, which is I would have lost in theory over $5,000. So we take, we limit our losses. We're starting to gain the money back here. So I'm going to cover my trades I'm doing right now. If you're excited for today's video, just make sure that you smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so, and make sure to turn on the bell notifications for future uploads. As you can see on my screen right now, again, I'm starting to track again my investments. Not like my investments in my shares though, because like 90% of my money is in Tesla stock. But this is a video not about Tesla. It's about other companies I'm trading stocks with. I'm selling options about it, collecting the premiums. I'm going to kind of walk you through what I'm doing and where I'm looking at for the end of the month. And I'm going to be hopefully starting the new year off on a great note. So as you can see on the chart right here, I've done about 5 trades over the last, I think it's been like about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I think it's like end of November, maybe starting. I definitely started December, so probably looking at about 2 weeks now. So I've traded Sirius XM and Walgreens. These two are already traded and have already closed, which is why I wanted to gray them out, so you know that those ones are not active anymore. Actually, Sirius XM's expired worthless, where Walgreens I sold out early because the Walgreens one was a maximum of $48 premium. And it hit $43 in the first week. So I already maximized like 90% of my overall gains in a matter of a week. And I still had 2 more weeks left. And I was like, why not just liquidate it, take my profits and then roll on to the next trade, which is what I'm doing right now. So again, that was awesome. Again, I made $76 in those in like a little over like 2 weeks, which was absolutely fantastic for me. That was $76, I think, on about like $3,000, something like that. So if you go on the calculator, again, I don't know the exact numbers for that one, but so I had made 76, let's do the math here so you can see, $76 out of, I think it was $1,950. Yeah, like $3,300, I think it was something like that. And then again, so as my 100, about a 2.3% return in about 2 weeks, which, is actually fantastic. The average S&P 500 return is about 10% a year. I made 2.3%. On my available cash in about 2 weeks. Again, that's not my entire available cash. So me having, $3,300 for those trades available is not my entire portfolio. My portfolio is about like $33,000 right now about. But anyways, back to the agenda. So these are the 3 trades that I currently have open. First one I have is in SoFi Bank. The second one is in DraftKings. And the third one is in Rivian. Now, before I go any further, again, just everybody understands. And I have that little thing up top for a reason. None of what I say here is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I am doing it based off of my own research, my own due diligence, my own risk tolerance. So please make sure that you are investing money at your own risk and you're doing your own research and not listening to me, right? If I was a financial advisor, you need a lot more than that. But, maybe in a couple years, I'll be making a lot more. The goal is always to make more money and not lose it, right? So I have these 3 open trades right now. Now, the focus about option selling is you got to pick stocks that you're okay with owning. If you're not okay with owning them, don't do this, because that's where you start to get, this kind of, you could have this mixed feelings towards it. So SoFi Bank, I looked into their financials a little bit. I looked into what their company does and what they produce. Really liked SoFi Bank a lot. I've been looking through that one, and I saw there's been quite a bit of buying up happening from institutions. I know Kathy Wood just bought up a bunch of shares of SoFi Bank. So maybe they're seeing something that like a lot of people aren't seeing. So I sold a contract against SoFi Bank. DraftKings, again, sports betting is taking over not the world, but like, it looks like it's taking over the country, at least in the United States. Casinos are supposed to be making, their record profit probably in net revenue over the next couple of years. It's just having a huge increase in growth in net revenue. So I was like, I like DraftKings, they don't like me. And by that, I mean, my bets never went well for when I was betting sports like a while ago, but I like DraftKings as a company. They do a lot of really good things. So I wanted to start getting invested into them possibly, and Rivian, because if I own Tesla, why not just go after the other EV company, which would be Rivian in this case. So let me walk you through what I'm essentially doing. So the first one that I have here is a SoFi Bank. Now, SoFi Bank, my contract that I sold is going to hopefully be expiring worthless, which means I will collect $19 in premium on this trade. So right now, I've already collected about $13 of the 19 max in premium. So I'm not sure if we're going to sell it out yet or not. I have a couple of days. I just don't like to hold it over the weekend if I feel like I can get out early for that one. So that's a really, really nice one. As somebody's been tracking it for a little bit to watch what it's doing here. So far, that one's paying out very, very nicely. My DraftKings one right now is sitting beautifully. I think already at $40 collected out of the 68. And again, my DraftKings one is a $33 put option. Again, here's the white line. I watched it, break through these little support or these resistance levels. It came back and it retested at about 35. And they got a lot of, nice little bounce here for support. So I went a little bit below that one. If it breaks through it, then, I get DraftKings at a discount. But if it stays above it, then I'm collecting premium. $6 to $8 is absolutely fantastic. And the last one that I just opened up, I think it was yesterday, funny enough, it's already up almost 50%, is Rivian as well. So Rivian, the Rivian one is to bet that it will not go under $17. Again, which is my white line map for you guys right here. And we had a huge candle today. It rallied up 8.07%. Again, FOMC meetings, the FOMC minutes that came out in the meeting really made the market rally. Like, it was a huge rally at the end of the day. You could watch it. It was a huge spike up in the market. So that one is already sitting at almost 50% profit in one day. If we can get a continuation into a rally tomorrow, I may close this one out early and just take my over 50% because this one doesn't expire until January 12th, which you're looking at about 3 weeks still until expiration. If I can get over 50% in less than, 1/4 of the time period, I'm going to do that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow with the market continuation. So the math behind it, just kind of show you what I'm looking at right now. So these three right here have to be $167. And the maximum that I am trading with collateral is basically just having cash on standby to buy these companies in case I have to be forced to buy them. I have to buy 100 shares of them, so I have to have cash available. And the max cash collateral that I have against it right now is $5,700. So if we do the math, which I know it's like, oh my God, math here, the $167 in premium that I'm going to be getting over the month divided by $5,700, multiply that by 100 to make it into a percent. I'm collecting almost 3% on that money in a month, which means if I did that over the year, in theory, I'm making about 36% return on $5,000, which doesn't seem like it's a lot, but again, 36% return compared to the S&P making 10%, it's absolutely fantastic. So those are my trades right now. I'm looking at, hopefully, I may cash these early. I think SoFi probably for sure, because it's, it's almost already at max premium for that one. And why I think about cashing it early is because what I'm going to think about doing is cashing this out early and taking that collateral and then opening up a different position with another company that I see might be a good buying price in. So I'm able to just kind of roll the money over and over again. Like, for example, the SoFi one here was from the Series XM. The DraftKings one was from cashing out Walgreens early. So I cashed out Walgreens early, and I missed out on $5 because the max was $48. But I'm already collecting right now as we speak. I'm already at like $38 profit. So I'm actually up more than what I would have had if I kept Walgreens open. So that's why I think about kind of, do I roll it? Do I keep it? Do I keep rolling with it every single week? Do I cash out early and then open another position? So again, yeah, right now, absolutely awesome. I'm looking at, ever since I started tracking it, I'll be up $243 on these positions. None of them have been assigned, which is fantastic. And yeah, we kind of just going to go from there. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys get a little more of an insight as to what I'm doing with some money left laying around. Again, most of my money is tied up in Tesla stock. Yeah, the SPY ETF, of course. So this is some money that's just left over from trading with that Tesla stock and everything else. So I'm using that money to trade more options, take more money on top of it. So, being up $242 is great. Wow, I hope we kick off the new year on a great note. Again, if you made this far in the video, make sure that you smash the thumbs up button, and I hope you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so, and make sure to turn on bell notifications for future uploads. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you are making money in the market, and I will see you guys in the next video.